ChatGPT was a wake-up call, but what we're seeing now with agents that can browse the web, they can execute code, manage files, and chain together complex workflow is nothing short of a revolution. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what agents businesses need the most right now and why they are simply too good to pass up. So starting with an AI agent that directly impacts your bottom line and is one that turns prospects into paying customers. See, revenue generation is where smart businesses start with AI agents. It's the highest impact area because it directly affects cash flow, accelerates sales cycles, and scales your revenue without proportionally scaling your sales team. And that is a very important distinction. You see, a sales rep will cost on average from $80,000 to $120,000 a year, fully loaded, and can handle 20 or 30 qualified sales conversations a week without limited hours or inconsistent follow-up of leads. Whilst an AI sales agent can handle qualified leads 24/7, it can personalize outreach, it can schedule customized demos automatically, it can follow up with perfect timing and never miss a lead, whether they are hot or cold. See, most businesses, 65% statistically of traditional companies miss leads when they first come into their business. And from the prospect side, 80% of them go with the first company who responds to their inquiry. That is how important having someone working 24/7, 365 is. If you change nothing else about your business, if you just had a lead qualification and a lead SDR agent on your team working for you round the clock, you are likely to double, triple, even quadruple your business just on the current lead flow you have. So smart implementations are using AI to handle everything from initial outreach or initial qualification if they're inbound, all the way to nurturing and seamlessly handing off hot leads to closing sales reps with all of the information that they would need to make sure that that deal actually closes. It will give them stuff like complete context, behavioral insights, recommended talking points, such as things that they might have opened up about, potential pain points or what they're trying to solve for, prior to ever getting on a call. So your sales team can focus only on closing and not prospecting anymore. And if you want to stay ahead of the AI agent wave, hit subscribe down below. I break down practical AI business opportunities every single week. There is no hype, just what is actually working. So revenue generation sets a stage, but the next agent type keeps your customers happy and reduces the number one cost center of most businesses. You see, customer support, one of the most proven, highest ROI use cases for AI agents right now, is where businesses can see immediate uplift through cost savings and customer satisfaction. And do you know what customer satisfaction means? An increase in referrals, which means it's costing you zero to acquire those customers. An AI support agent works 24/7. It will handle unlimited parallel conversations with all of your clients. It will also learn from every single interaction and build up that knowledge base. It also never has a bad day. It's not taking any sick leave or doing anything like that. I actually have a client who just focused on the support aspect and they went into the e-commerce niche and they were able to scale to over $500,000 a year within a matter of months by helping e-commerce companies just handling their support tickets and therefore being able to reduce the number of customer support agents that those companies had. It is a crazy big opportunity for the right niche. Well implemented AI agents now resolve 80 to 90% of tier one support tickets without any escalation at all. See, the best system handle returns, they track orders, they troubleshoot products, and process account changes end to end. This doesn't mean in this scenario that we're getting rid of the customer support team. What we're doing is we're not chaining them down with a lot of issues that can be handled seamlessly by an AI solution. Like, oh, how do I cancel my billing? How do I change my credit card? All this stuff that humans have previously done, which had to mean that these companies had enormous workforces, now is being handled by AI, and now only the ones that are nuanced and more complicated are getting handled by humans. They'll then suggest solutions and provide complete analysis of the situation, again, empowering the customer support agent. And this could be done by one person instead of an entire team. This is what is now happening inside of the large customer support companies, is they are essentially getting replaced. Now, here's where AI agents get really interesting. It's handling the messy, complex work that was too nuanced previously for traditional automation. So put it this way, every company has operational work that's either too complex for something like Zapier, and it's too routine to justify hiring a senior employee to do it. This is an AI agent's sweet spot. For example, document processing at scale. So an AI agent will read an invoice, whether it's a PDF or an email, it can scan paper, and it can look for things like purchase orders, right? Flagging discrepancies, route approval, handling exceptions that used to require humans. Think about inventory management and supply chain, monitoring stock levels across locations, predict demand based on historical patterns and external factors, generate reorder recommendations, and even place orders with suppliers. Again, I've actually had a client that built a system around this for retail shops to be able to predict what stock and inventory levels they could expect during peak holiday seasons like Black Friday and Christmas. And again, multiple six-figure contracts for this. The third one is internal operations. So AI agents can now handle IT ticket triage. Employee onboarding is a great use case. Checklists, compliant documentation, and internal knowledge management. This is where we see the most use cases right now, especially in the internal knowledge management and building out a database. So you do not have key man risk inside of businesses anymore. So if you did have just some absolutely insanely good employees, you can now take all their knowledge, all the things they've ever done, put it into a database, and now everybody in the organization has access to that. You see, these back-end agents are powerful, but the next category is what companies care about the most because it's the first thing customers see. You see, marketing teams are drowning, and this won't be a surprise to you. There's more channels than ever, there's more content demands than ever, there is more data than ever, and they have the exact same number of people in those divisions. But with AI agents, you can now do much more with much less effort. So think about this, content operations. You can have an AI agent analyze performance data, analyze the trends. It can generate content briefs. It can generate complete content drafts. It can schedule the posts. It can report on the results, and it can turn that content strategy into a full-blown content execution. A great example of this being implemented in this day and age, and we have done this, is with ad campaign management. So you can monitor your meta campaign performance around the clock, you can pause underperformance, you can reallocate budget, you can test new variations by creating that content and then rotate them in. You can generate optimization reports without waiting for a human to check the dashboards. And candidly, this data is live and substantially more accurate. When I used to do this, it used to take me 10 hours to put together a really detailed and in-depth report. This report you are now able to get using AI and AI agents and dashboards basically in real time all the time. It's incredible. And the other one is personalization at scale. So AI agents can segment audience dynamically now. You could personalize an email sequence, personalize every individual email based on that company and the individual you are reaching out to. You can make sequences also based on the behavior. You could optimize sending times, right? You can treat each recipient as a genuine individual segment. It's like you are now reaching out one-to-one at scale, and that has never been possible previously. See, marketing agents drive visibility, but the next agent type helps executives make smarter decisions with better data, which is a key point here. These AI agents help executives make decisions by processing information at scales never possible by humans. Think about competitive intelligence, for example. An AI agent can monitor the competitor, monitor the website, the pricing changes, any product launches they're doing, analyze hiring patterns, aggregate news mentions and social sentiment towards the brand into daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual reports. So you are always on the pulse of exactly what your competitors are doing and giving you that edge. Market sensing. These systems can track industry trends, regulatory changes, technology shifts, emerging threats across hundreds of sources to surface what actually matters to you and your business. Another one could be financial pattern recognition, so agents that can process transactional data to identify anomalies, flag risks, model scenarios, and generate variance explanations, augmenting rather than just replacing actual financial analysis. So taking what you've got and what it found and then putting them together. And this final agent ensures your team can actually execute on that strategy efficiently. You see, project management is where productivity goes to die. Let's just be honest with each other. From endless status meetings, scattered updates, and team members working on outdated information, AI agents can fix this almost seamlessly. Firstly, an automated status tracking. So an AI agent can monitor a project, it can monitor the project management tools, it can monitor Slack conversations, calendar events, call transcripts, and generate real-time project status updates without anybody having to fill in a report. It can also do dependency management, so identifying blockers before they cause delay in the project. It can automatically flag when one team's work will impact another team's timeline and suggest schedule adjustments. It can do meeting intelligence, so review meeting transcripts, extract the action items, assign them to the right people, track completion, and send reminders, eliminating, wait, who was supposed to do that? Oh, wait, has that been done? Oh, can we check with that individual? Look, the best time to implement AI agents in your business is right now. You see, the businesses that have figured out where AI can help streamline and make their businesses more efficient and ultimately make them more money are scaling massively in 2026 and destroying the competitions. The ones who are still sat on the sidelines are going to realize by the time it's too late that they cannot catch up anymore. So if you want to learn how you can make money by recommending these agents for businesses, you can check out this video. The opportunity reel, the technology is ready right now, and the question is whether you will position yourself to capture it. And also, finally, if you are a business owner and you would like us to do a full comprehensive audit and figure out exactly where AI agents can help you, there's a link in the description down below.